Part 2 of 4. The Federal Reserve structure and its role. The Federal Reserve System, established in 1913, consists of a Board of Governors, the Federal Open Market Committee, and 12 regional Federal Reserve Banks. While it serves as the central bank of the United States, it is a unique entity in that it combines both private and public elements. The Federal Reserve operates independently of the executive and legislative branches of government, making its monetary policy decisions without needing approval from Congress or the President. This structure has led to criticisms regarding the lack of transparency and accountability within the system. Footnote. This section outlines the Federal Reserve's unique structure and its function as an independent entity with limited accountability to the U.S. government. The role of bonds and securitization in financial markets. Bonds, as negotiable instruments, play a significant role in the modern financial system. Governments and private corporations issue bonds to raise capital, often by securitizing existing debt. This allows them to remove liabilities from their books and improve liquidity, while investors purchase these bonds as a form of investment. However, this practice has created a system where debt is perpetually rolled over, and financial markets are increasingly dependent on the issuance and resale of bonds. Individuals participating in these financial markets must understand the mechanics of securitization and the long-term implications for their wealth. Footnote. This section explains the importance of bonds and securitization in modern finance, highlighting how these practices affect the economy. Government debt and the private sector's role. The national debt, currently at trillions of dollars, represents a significant portion of the U.S. government's financial obligations. This debt is primarily funded through the issuance of treasury bonds, which are purchased by private financial institutions, including the primary dealers such as J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Wells Fargo. These bonds are then traded in secondary markets, creating a cycle of debt that benefits the banks while shifting the burden of repayment onto taxpayers. Understanding the connection between government debt, the banking sector, and private investors is crucial for recognizing how the financial system operates and who benefits from it. Footnote. This section explores the relationship between government debt and the private banking sector, illustrating how debt is financed and circulated. The impact of inflation on purchasing power. Inflation, the rate at which the general price level of goods and services rises, erodes the purchasing power of money. In the U.S., inflation has caused the dollar to lose approximately 95% of its purchasing power since 1936. This means that the same goods that cost $1 in 1936 now cost around $20 or more. The central bank's reliance on inflation to manage the economy, combined with the debt-based money system, creates a scenario where individuals' wealth is steadily diminished over time, as their savings are not protected from the devaluation of currency. Footnote. This section emphasizes the damaging effects of inflation on purchasing power and the challenges of maintaining wealth in a fiat money system. The power of signature in debt creation. In modern financial systems, your signature is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. By signing contracts, credit agreements, or loans, you effectively create money. This is because when you sign your name to a financial instrument, you are pledging your commercial energy, your labor and assets, as collateral. This process, known as hypothecation, allows the financial system to use your signature to create new debt, which is then turned into money. Understanding the power of your signature is essential for those looking to navigate the complexities of the debt-based monetary system. Footnote. This section discusses how your signature serves as the foundation for creating money in a debt-based financial system. Remedies for dealing with debt. For individuals burdened with debt, understanding the legal remedies available is crucial. One of the most effective ways to challenge a debt is by asserting defenses such as fraud, duress, or material alteration of the debt instrument. Additionally, bankruptcy and other debt discharge options are available for individuals seeking relief from unmanageable debt. It is important to recognize that not all debts are created equal, and certain debts may be subject to different legal remedies depending on their nature and the parties involved. Footnote. This section outlines potential legal defenses and remedies available to individuals dealing with debt. The legal framework of debt in the U.S. In the U.S., debt is governed by the Uniform Commercial Code, UCC, which provides a framework for handling negotiable instruments, securing interests, and enforcing contracts. Understanding the UCC is essential for individuals seeking to challenge debt or protect their interests. The UCC covers various aspects of debt, including negotiable instruments, security interests, and the rights of both debtors and creditors. Individuals can use this framework to assert their rights and potentially discharge debts that have been unlawfully or improperly claimed. Footnote. This section highlights the importance of the Uniform Commercial Code, UCC, in managing debt and providing legal protections for debtors. The role of trusts and financial intermediaries. Trusts and financial intermediaries play a key role in managing assets and wealth in the modern financial system. A trust allows individuals to separate their personal assets from their business or financial activities, reducing liability and offering protection from creditors. By creating a trust, individuals can acquire assets, build credit, and manage wealth without personally encumbering themselves. Financial intermediaries, such as banks or trust companies, help facilitate these processes by acting as a bridge between the private individual and the public financial system. Footnote. This section explains the role of trusts and financial intermediaries in asset management and protecting wealth.